Hey, Espresso lovers, Mark and Todd here from Whole Latte Love. Todd, we got something pretty cool on the Pro 700 here, some flow control, right?
Yes, we do. We have the flow control device by Profitec, and also ECM has one. The purpose of this video is to show you how to install it and to set it up.
Okay.
And we have here, the first version, so the one that comes right after the prototype.
Okay.
Now, we're going to have a different handle coming out shortly for everybody that already purchased one or is purchasing one soon, a different handle. This handle is limited flow or limited rotation here because it hits the housing. The next one's going to be able to go farther.
Okay.
This works fine, but the next version will be a little bit better. And everybody that has one will get a new handle sent to them.
So if you've already got one or getting one soon, you're going to get a new handle.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And so with this video, we'll show you how to put it on. Now, anybody who bought a Pro 700 with it already installed, you just need to watch this to see how to set it up.
Okay.
So I like to put some electrical tape on top of the nut here so you don't scratch it.
Protecting the nut there, yeah.
Yep. So we'll pull that off. And it has a Teflon O-ring with it there.
Okay.
Or a gasket. So here's the new one. And so put your Teflon gasket on that.
And you'll get a Teflon gasket with a new one as well?
Comes with a nice new one.
Okay.
And make sure you do pull the old one off, it might still be sitting in there.
You don't want two of them in there.
Just as simple as you push down, there's a spring in there, push down, and turn it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put a little bit of tape on here.
Protecting the finish here, like that.
Keep it purty. Now, I recommend using an adjustable wrench like this, because if the tape on, you may have a hard time getting your open-end wrench on it.
Okay.
And this works really nice, because you put it over it, and then you close it down around it. It keeps it from scratching it.
And how hard are you cranking down on that?
I'm just making it snug.
Just snug? Okay.
But if you don't make it snug enough, you get a little drip out of there.
Snug it up
Snug
a
up a
little
little more. Not a big deal, not going to hurt anything.
Okay.
5mm Allen wrench.
Take out the little plug there.
And now we just kind of want you to see there's a little O-ring in here, or Teflon gasket. Then you take your new gauge. Well, actually, first of all, let me see. I used this one before. I had some Teflon tape on this. I want to pull that off and kind of show you how to get the Teflon tape on this.
Okay.
Actually, we got another gauge in that box over there. Let's grab that.
I don't think so.
No. Okay, well, we'll do this one. So for what you do is take your Teflon tape. Tell you we've done this a few times. And just run it around here a couple times.
And you don't want to block that hole, but you got a way around that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Take your razor. Just make sure you cut that. And look at it real carefully to make sure you don't get any Teflon tape inside the hole here.
In the hole, okay.
The hole. Okay. When you put this on, take your O-ring, your gasket, whatever you want to call it, stick it on there. When you put this on, it's a little tricky sometimes because you're going at a funny angle.
So you got to find the right
Otherwise you could be messing around for a while.
angle.
And the right angle. Tighten it down. And don't turn it from the front here, turn it from the back.
So not the face, not this ring around the face, right?
And snug it. Once you get where you want it, don't try and go again.
Okay.
Not necessary.
Okay.
You get that Teflon tape, it'll hold pretty good.
All right.
Okay, now we've got it on. Now I'm going to show you how to set this up. Take your handle, put it on top there, turn this all the way closed, okay, which is clockwise. Okay.
So just put that on by hand, turn clockwise
yep.
until it doesn't go anymore. Okay.
And then we'll turn the machine on. And this one's filling the boiler right now. Then raise the handle up, open it till you get a nice flow of water coming out of it. And slowly turn it down until you get kind of we're going to right now a little more than a drip. Later on, when you get the new handle, you'll be able to shut this off completely.
Okay.
But we need a little bit of flow right now so that you can get maximum flow when you go the other direction. So we got it set here. So now we know there's our starting point.
Okay.
Take this handle off. Start that. Then we got all the way here to our mostly closed position. Raise this up just a touch off the bottom. Then tighten this down.
Okay.
And that'll hold it in place. Then raise your lever up. Notice you got just a little bit of flow. Go over here. You can get quite a bit more flow.
Right. And that's the whole point of this thing is controlling that flow.
Controlling the flow.
Right.
So basically that's how to set it up. So what
Okay.
you're going to find is when you get over to here, you have about 6 milliliters per second flow.
Okay.
And then I'll get all my tools and we'll show you how that works.
All right. Okay, so we've got the flow control all installed. Now you're going to show us how to check that,
Yeah,
right?
check, make sure it's working right.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a scale, a nice little Kaya scale here,
Mm-hmm.
and then get a shot glass. with
So you pretty much
measurements
need, you're
on it.
going to have a scale to do this part?
Or you can use, since grams per second is the same as milliliters per second,
So you can just measure
you can measure. Yep.
and time. Okay.
Correct. I like using grams because it's easy to see this.
Right.
So we'll set it all the way over there.
Okay, so you
And-
got it fully opened here.
Yep. Raise your lever up. We got a timer working over there.
Okay. Nice feature of the 700 and the Synchronica.
So
And you want just
63 at 9 seconds. And so if we do a
darn
little,
near 10, so just,
yeah,
so you got about 6.3.
milliliters per second.
Okay.
Which is exactly what we wanted.
Okay.
And so we get nice low pre-infusion over here on this side and good flow over here. And like we say later on, when we get a new handle, you'll have more flexibility from complete stop to more flow.
Okay. And that'll go to anybody who's already got one of these or is taking delivery of a pre-installed?
Yeah, anybody who's already bought one of these flow control devices with this handle will
Okay.
be getting the updated handle.
Okay. And if you don't have the scale, you could you just need to measure how much water is coming out and then do some division, basically.
Yeah, you did that math in your head pretty quick.
Yeah, well, it was a 10, you know, so it's...
Yeah. I was going, huh? Okay.
Okay. All right, Todd. That's great.
Yeah, so good.
right.
Why don't we just kind of do a few shots and we'll show them how that works.
Okay, so we'll be back in a sec, and we'll show you some shots. All right, so we're back. We just took a quick break there to let the machine heat up. Actually, I don't know, what, 15 minutes or so?
Yeah, sure.
But so let's see how this works. We're going to brew some coffee, and you're going to use the...
Yeah, I'll give you the basics, how it works. This is not a great teaching brewing thing, but I just
Right.
also want to show you the grinder we have, the Chiato E37 SD.
single doser,
Single, we start with 17 grams and
RDT.
a couple sprays.
We do have a video on this grinder if
Zero that out.
I get into that.
Okay, very good.
And the full technique is to sweep the chute there.
Little sweep
like you just
there.
did. And 17 out.
2.0.
Nice.
Yep, okay.
We got a dosing funnel there.
Yeah. So you normally would just go right into your portafilter, right into here.
I'm using the jack leveler there, one of my favorite new tools. Well, I've been using it for a few months now.
Oh, come on, get in there. Okay. And now we're going to be looking at the gauge here as we go. Nice. Remember, we had a little bit of flow when we were off here, so we're getting a little bit of flow onto it right now. We're 8 seconds in. We're starting to get a little up here. I'll keep it down low a little longer just for demonstration purposes. We're at 2. Now we're going to crank it up. Okay, we're at 9 bar now. And just kind of show you how you can start bringing it down. So 8, 7, 6 now. And then real low. And we're going to shut off at 4. And now, kind of as we mentioned before, our next version will be able to turn this right off, so you'll be able to go down even a little bit lower.
With it, and it's just about that new knob on this, right? New
exactly.
handle. Yeah.
Yep. So to do this, we also, just so you know, we did set the brew pressure, it's not brew pressure, the pump pressure up to 10 bar.
Up to 10
On
bar.
this there. And when we get the new handle, you want to go back down to 9 bar.
Okay.
And well, that's how it works. That's it.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. You ended up at 48 grams here in the cup from 17. So a little under a 3-to-1.
Yeah, maybe not the perfect, but like I
Yeah,
said, demonstration
demonstration
purposes only,
purposes.
just show you how this all works. And this is a Whole Latte Love exclusive, just in case you didn't know.
All right, Todd. Thanks so much for taking us through it, guys. You know, if you like this stuff, subscribe to the channel, and we'd love to have you here. I'm Mark and Todd. We'll see you soon back here at Whole Latte Love. Want to learn more? Subscribe now so you'll know about the latest videos on everything coffee from Whole Latte Love.